hoping to find out if my Cardo works. The Cardo audio works with my phone. I want to mount this and go for some rides and see what happens. So, testing one, not even sure if this is working. So I'm trying to figure out which camera I'm going to buy. I don't know if I should just do one of the typical GoPros or the Insta360, or if there's just something maybe a little cheaper that would still do decent video for me. I'm just trying to think about how I can do some nice rides and just kind of share the scenery around my beautiful house and property, and the roads around me are just pretty nice. I mean, a lot of people have to deal with a lot of neighborhoods with tons of traffic and congestion, and you'll see as I'm riding that I don't have much of that in my area, so it's nice. The worst things I have, not the worst, but the deer. I had a little deer come running out of the woods one time right next to me and was like, oh shoot. But it was just cool to have nature right there. So, I'm just going on a little cruise on my lunch break. Just needed to get out. I hadn't been riding in a little bit. It's been about a week. And going on a little vacation and won't be able to ride during that as well. So I thought, hey, why don't I get out here, cruise the roads a little bit. It's a little cold, not too crazy, but before the weather just really turns. Today is October 23rd, and I know that as it gets a little more towards wintertime and all that, we're going to have possibility of ice on the roads. Also just, wind chill factor as the temps go down. And of course, it's never fun riding in the rain. It just makes it a little more dangerous and stuff. But I'm not opposed to a little bit of rain riding. This is around Jefferson and Staten Marion area in Oregon. They just recently chip sealed like all the roads around, which is just, initially for the first 3 to 4 weeks, there was gravel and tar just all over the roads. It was so dangerous and slick and nasty. But once they fixed all that, it's fairly smooth. But any bump that was on the road, I swear it exaggerated it even more. And there are a few sections where it's just 2 or 3, 4 like moguls that you're just hitting, and it's like the road looks fine and you don't feel it in a car, but when you're on a bike you definitely feel it, and it's very odd how that works. But yeah, it gives you makes you feel like you're about to take off a jump a little bit, and hopefully you don't take your hands off the bars at that moment. Anyway, back to the camera and the Cardo. So I've got a Cardo Packtalk Edge, and I have not used it that much except for just music. I've made a couple phone calls on it. I don't ride with a ton of people that often, and when I do, a lot of them have Sennas, and we just haven't really bothered hooking up on those yet. So I'm trying to figure out how to set up my Cardo with my iPhone, because currently this video is just on an iPhone. I think I have an iPhone 12. So I know that it's not the greatest video. It actually looks a lot better since I sped it up, because when you're going, oh, here we come to a stop sign, and I scrape my left floorboard right here. It's kind of I don't know why that's so fun. Why is it fun? Because it makes me feel like I'm leaning so far over that it's just dangerous. But anywho, I feel like the Insta360 cameras are a little more expensive than what you can get on the Hero 12s or something right now. I think they're up to 13 or 14 maybe. But I've seen I can get the GoPro Hero 12, I think on Amazon for like $280, maybe less than that, and it comes with a few little accessories too. So I was thinking about doing it that way, and then I'm probably going to have to get a separate microphone as well, because I mean, I've heard of some people hooking it up to their Cardo, but it might just not have the same quality that you're going to get as if you get a separate microphone and patch it in. But I guess I'm just going to do a bunch of Googling, and if anybody wants to give me any recommendations to what they use, I'd appreciate it. I'm just trying to have a channel where I can just kind of do all things motorcycle, whether it's a little bit of maintenance or repairs or just interviewing people about their bikes. I want to go around and talk to people, see what they're riding, any of the mods they've done to them, what they enjoy about specific bikes, and stuff like that. So it's all just for fun, and if I get a bunch of subscribers, that's great, and if not, who cares? I just wanted to... I know sometimes people just like enjoying things with anything motorcycle. I don't know. I ended up watching some things on YouTube with people on motorcycles. It seems boring to everyone else, but it's like, hey, I don't care. It's got a motorcycle in it. That makes it extra cool. So, yeah, right after I took this ride, the sleet started. I mean, look at that sky. Maybe that cloud was the one that had all of that in it, because when I got home, it was fine for another hour or two, and then bam, the sleet came down, and then the rains for about 15 minutes, and now it's just blue skies again. But that's Oregon for you. Oregon does there's some weird weather stuff going on all the time in Oregon. Well, I'm pulling up back to the garage here, so I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.